Tonight, friends and family are holding out hope they will one day get an answer to the question, what happened to Jason Landry? Landry went missing 3 years ago this week while he was driving home to Missouri City from Texas State University. His car was found near Luling, crashed and abandoned. Matt Doherty joins us from near that location where a vigil was held tonight. Matt.
The family members and those connected to the case have not given up. They came here tonight to pray for a miracle. Tomorrow, they'll search once again. On this rainy Friday night in a remote part of central Texas, Pastor Kent Landry is preparing for a third Christmas without his son.
I never in my wildest dreams would think that here we would be 3 years later.
Tonight, a staging camp has been put together at the site where Jason's car was found.
Light in the darkness, my God.
It's where those who knew Jason personally and those who've become connected to the case have gathered to pray for a miracle.
As a pastor, I've walked through the stages of grief with many a family, but unfortunately for my family, we can't grieve because we still have to hold out hope, or even if not hope, you can't begin to grieve until you know that person is gone.
On December 13th, 2020, 21-year-old Jason Landry was on his way home to Missouri City from Texas State University in San Marcos. For a reason no one can explain, Jason's car left the normal route home and ended up along this remote, dark dirt road. His car would be found by a passing vehicle that cold early morning in December. It had crashed into a fence, but there was no sign of Jason.
Is this just a one-car accident and a tragedy and we just for some reason haven't found him? Or is it something else?
Not far from the wrecked car, searchers found Jason's clothes. Investigators say it appeared he'd taken them off and left behind other belongings, including his wallet and cell phone. The Caldwell County Sheriff's Office says it appeared Jason got out of the car willingly and that there was no evidence of a crime. However, some question whether something was missed. And the longer Jason stays gone,
I don't think there's been a single scrap of anything.
The more his father's mind reaches for a more difficult conclusion.
You do have to entertain the possibility that someone might have been involved, and he's not here because he's probably in a shallow grave somewhere because of someone.
The search crews will once again scour this area as they have done dozens of times over the past 3 years. They're all hoping that they'll find some clue this weekend that might lead to some sort of closure. We are outside Luling tonight. I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.